This is an introduction for Word Study 1 cards for students, parents, and teachers. In this video, we'll talk about how to set up Word Study 1 cards, how to set up the box, how to do word study with Word Study 1 cards, and the weekly schedule for word study. Word Study has two kinds of cards. These are Word Study 1 cards. These are Word Study 2 cards. In this video, we'll be using Word Study 1 cards. On the front, the words Word Study and 4 circles can be seen. On the back, there's one word. When students first see the word, they should try to read it. Teachers can check or evaluate the student's reading. If the student doesn't know the word, the student should write a question mark on that card. But if the student knows the word, then they can draw a picture that shows it. Look, the tree is across from the house. The boys are sitting across from each other. When we draw on the cards, we usually do 10 at a time. First, draw on the cards and put question marks for the ones you don't know. After that, the teacher is going to check or evaluate your cards by making a record. Last, you get to watch a video. The video may be on a computer. The video will help you to fix the cards you don't know. That's why it's important to always use a pencil when you're drawing pictures. Now let's talk about setting up the box. First, put all of your new cards in the black card holder at the front of the Word Study box. Next, take 20 cards from the black card holder and put them in the red card holder. Put all of the card holders back in the box. Make sure they're in the right order: black, red, yellow, green, blue, white. Look at the picture. Can you find the mistake? That's right. The white box and the blue box are in the wrong places. Now let's talk about doing word study. First, word study uses colors and levels. All of the cards that are in level 1 have 4 empty circles. They should be at the front of the word study box. If a student is using these cards, they should look at the back of the card. If they can read the words, then they can test out of this level. After you can read the word well, the teacher will color in one of the circles. This card is now at level 2 and can be put in the back of the word study box. This time, look at the front of the card. Look at your picture. If you can remember the word that goes with that picture, say it. Once you can remember the word, you can test out of that level 2. Then the teacher will fill in the second circle. This time, if you see a card that has 2 circles filled in, look at the picture. Then, try and make a sentence or very short story with that word. Last, if you've done a good job making stories with that word, you'll be in the last level. The last level is the spelling level. If you see a Word Study 1 card that has 3 circles filled in, you'll need your spelling notebook. It's a small notebook that we keep together with our Word Study box. Look at the picture. Write the word, then check the spelling. If you've tested out of this level, the teacher will take the card and keep it for you. Now let's look at how the colors help us understand where a card is. First, if a card is in the white box, that means you've done a very good job. The next time you see the card, the teacher will test you. Maybe the teacher will fill in a circle. The blue box you can do by yourself. Start with the blue box. Check the words. If you do it correctly, or if you do a good job, put them in the next box. What color is the next box? White. After you finish with the blue card holder, it's time to do the green one. Once more, if you do a good job, or if you're correct, put the cards in the next card holder. What color is that? Blue. Then do the same with yellow. If you make a mistake with some of the cards, that's okay. Put it back in the red box. At the end of the word study, you'll have one more chance to do all of the cards that are in the red box. Finally, when you're done with the word study, use the cards in the black reserve to make sure that you have the right number of cards in your red card holder. You don't want too many, and you don't want too few. When you actually do the word study, you should use the sheet that's in the word study box. The sheet helps you learn which cards come next and which colors you've finished and which days you're on. Each time you do the cards, put them down on the sheet. This will help you to put the cards in the right card holder each time. If you're doing Word Study 1 cards, you'll also need your spelling book and something to write with. Make sure you use a pencil. Now it's time to talk about the schedule. You should do word study 4 times every week. Day 1, you'll usually do with your teacher. Day 2 and 3 and 4, you can do by yourself at home. It should only take a few minutes. On day 1, you'll do all of the cards that are in the blue, green, yellow, and red card holders, both the front and the back. Then on day 2, you'll only have to do green, yellow, and red card holders. On day 3, just yellow and red. Then on day 4, you'll only have to do the words in the 2 red card holders. If you have questions, you can ask your parents or your teacher. Or if you are a parent or teacher, you can try watching these videos: the Introduction to Word Study for Word Study 2 cards, Word Study Program Theory and Methods, Testing, and Ongoing Assessment and its uses.